Hi Leo, welcome to your timeless general reading. Today I have the Muse Tarot for you. So we'll see. Something fell out already. See what we have for Leo today. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and look and see what that is. Queen of Voices. Air energy. Queen of Swords. Interesting. So what are you being Queen of Voices about? So already it's giving me a very professional feeling, especially with the haircut. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, I think that's it for now. So the next one that fell out was Six of Materials. So, like, balance. You're being Queen of Swords to gain some sort of balance in a situation, like tangible balance, since this is materials. And I think it's to make things more happy for yourself in a situation, more enjoyable for yourself in a situation, because I'm getting a lot of joy energy from this card. Versus the kind of usual Six of Pentacles seems like very serious kind of energy. And then Knight of Materials. And then that Rose is there again. So this is showing me a very honorable feeling. So whatever approach you're taking, even though this is how you feel on the inside, this kind of very serious, cold energy, you're going to approach it from this kind of honorable, approachable method. Like, you're not trying to scare anybody, but you really do mean business in this situation. Because here it's Eight of Emotions. If you don't get what you want, you're definitely willing to walk away. So, like, inside, even though you're going to approach it from a very practical manner, you're going to be very, measured in how you approach it. Inside, like, this is really about how you feel in the situation and really needing to feel better about it. And you're willing to walk away in order to, it's like, right now, whatever the situation is giving you this, like, pit of darkness. Like, that seems to be, you've consolidated and evaluated your negative emotions surrounding this situation, and you've tied it to this one thing. You know, like, if you fix this one thing, not that it'll fix all your problems, but that you'll be able to solve a lot of the negative things you've been feeling or experiencing by solving this one situation. So you're willing to walk away from it if it doesn't rebalance. Let's see. You have Four of Materials here. I just split the deck. And then Ten of Emotions. So it is about your happiness, but it's in a practical way, whether this be like your work situation or your living situation. It's almost as if you're willing, you already have this base here, the Four of Materials, and you're not afraid anymore that you won't be financially secure, or you won't be taken care of in a situation. You're really looking for that extra bit, the extra 2 roses, the extra 2 pentacles here in a situation. So you're no longer putting up probably with bad situations, unhappy situations, things that are not fulfilling, because you already feel financially secure. And here's the moon. And it's kind of like the opposite of this, the pink and the black. What is that meaning though? 5 of emotions. 2 of emotions too under that. And then the star. So there could be, you might not be able to, if things have happened in this situation that have upset you, you might not be able to heal from them until the situation that hurt you, you're fully removed from it, perhaps. This could be, with this 2 of emotions, maybe a situation with another person too, here. So you could have had a situation with a particular person that kind of put you in this 5 of emotions energy. And you might not be able to forget it or fully heal from it until you've removed yourself. Oh, now I see. So it's almost as if you walk away from it, you know how this kind of like, this negative is kind of like looming over you here, like almost threatening to overwhelm you. Instead, take the positive from the situation and just honor it. Honor it there. You don't have to stay in it to appreciate the positive things, the positive experiences, maybe the people you met, the things you learned, the things that you achieved. You just kind of wrap that up and keep it together and honor it, versus just like staying in it for these positive things, but letting the negative just loom over you. Because it's like that's true integration of the experience and the emotions and the things that have happened. You know, the moon energy being a much stronger energy than this 8 of emotions. So you don't have to feel that if you leave the situation that you're leaving all the positive behind. Just bundle the positive up the same way you've bundled up the negative. And remember it in your own way. And I guess almost with the black and white at the bottom, it's like honor it by recognizing the good and the bad in it. It doesn't have to be one way or another. You can recognize both sides of the situation, the good things and the bad things in it. So I have the Goddess Oracle. We'll see what else comes out about this. So I think at this point, the most important thing is that you're secure. You don't have to put up with an unhappy situation for the sake of financial security or stability. The first that falls out was Gaia. So this is about taking care of yourself. Yeah, this is about caring for yourself, taking rest. And I would say this is also encouraging you to pay more attention to how you feel in the situation versus your thoughts about needing security or stability or continuity. Then focus. So this is kind of telling you if you're looking for alternatives in leaving this situation, or looking for alternatives, and your quest to maybe try and better the situation, be very direct in your communication. Try not to get distracted by tangents. I feel like when you try to negotiate or talk with somebody, when they get in a defensive mode, they might try to throw you off. Don't engage. Don't engage. Then we have scold in reverse, the future. So this is about not focusing too much on, don't be afraid to move on because you can't imagine the future, or you're too busy like wondering what the future will be like, how things will go. So don't be afraid. You're just going to have to go with the flow a bit, because if you obsess too much about how things are going to turn out and you try to control the situation too much, it's going to stress you out. And then Yuki-onna in reverse. So I think this one is also, when it's in reverse, are you not being still enough, or maybe focusing too much on what's not going right in the situation? Don't let it, basically, if you're getting overwhelmed by your situation, thinking about the future, don't let it stun you into inaction, basically. And then Spider Woman in reverse, co-creation. So when this is in reverse, it's about being able, even if the situation you're in that is no longer happy for you, even if it's something you wished for and you feel like you manifested, you can let it go in humility. Like, acknowledge, yes, I did want this, but it no longer works for me. And I understand how it doesn't. I understand that I asked for this, etc. It's just being very understanding how you bring certain things into your environment, and you're allowed to acknowledge that they're no longer right for you, and not like suffer through it, or even pretend like you didn't ask for it, you know, like, well, I wanted it slightly different, or, you know, the universe is going to give you what's going to be best for you in the moment. And perhaps if the situation has not gone well, it was to teach you to be more specific or think more about what actually makes you happy. You know, for example, if you were like very determined to get a promotion at a job, you know, because you really wanted maybe the recognition, or you wanted more money, but then you realize it was less fulfilling to be in a higher rank because you were no longer doing the job you were good at, right? You were telling other people how to do the job. You know, even though that's what you wanted, you've now realized what your true passion is, and your true passion is not supervising. So I think that's all. Okay, at the bottom is Oster. How do you say Astaria? Astaria? It's German. So new beginnings. So I think this is trying to give you some hope that if you do walk away from a situation and you try to do something new, it is the right move. Just try not to get too thrown off with anxiety, wondering how it's going to work out, obsessing too much about it working out, and do try to acknowledge your feelings inside. You know, they're valid, and try to heal them, release them. It doesn't do you very good to try to ignore them or try to make it seem better than it is. So hopefully that reading helps you, Leo. Thanks.